Are the success stories touting reforms with the new collective bargaining law misleading on Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker's new website? Some of those cited as examples are saying yes. News 8's Lou Hillman has been looking into this and joins us now in our studio with more. Lou?
Well, Mike, Governor Scott Walker launched the website last month to highlight examples of how and why the collective bargaining reforms are working. The problem is that some of the examples used on the site don't necessarily agree. Take a look on Governor Walker's new Reforms website and you'll find 7 examples listed in La Crosse County. One of the examples is Western Technical College. The website says the reforms will save the school more than $1.5 million. So you might be surprised to hear Western's president say the reforms have done more harm than good.
So we used all the tools we had available, and we still have about a $2 million deficit going into next year.
The reforms require most public employees to pay more into their health and retirement benefits. But Lee Roche says those savings do not offset the decrease in state aid to Western that came along with the reforms. That's led to layoffs, reduced classes, and the discontinuation of 2 programs.
Right now, there's more complication and some hurt than there is help.
I think the more people hear the facts, the better off they feel.
Governor Walker continues to tout the benefits of the reforms. They help balance Wisconsin's more than $3.5 billion budget deficit. Walker says they're also helping local governments survive cuts in state aid.
What we did to balance the budget really was not an undue burden when compared to the lives of everyday citizens across the state. And again, the people I talk to think like it's still a pretty reasonable deal.
Back to the governor's reforms website. La Crosse is listed as another example. So, do city officials believe the reforms are working?
That is not an easy answer.
Wayne Delagrave is the city's director of finance. He says next year the reforms will save La Crosse about $1.1 million. That's not enough to make up for $1.6 million lost in state aid.
Talking with my colleagues across the state, we're all going through the same thing. How do you provide that high level of service for your taxpayers, your constituents, without cutting staff or cutting programs, closing facilities? Very difficult.
Now, the governor's office released some data today about the impact on school districts. According to their numbers, districts that have implemented the reforms are more likely to hire new teachers, lower their tax levy, and prevent layoffs. Now, Christine Clare, president of the La Crosse School Board, tells me she thinks those findings are oversimplified and not truly indicative of the struggles that school districts are going through right now. Mike?
All right, thanks, Lou. Now, a new poll found there is growing support for the recall effort against Governor Walker. 58% of respondents believe he should be recalled, compared to 47% in April.